I'm Sandra Cassandra, and welcome to tonight's Circle. Our top segment tonight is a panel discussion with NBOME news contributor Chrissy Queens and recently announced presidential nominee Steve Jobs. We have a number of questions here for him tonight as part of our coverage of the race to the White House. Enjoy the discussion! So Steve, Mr. Jobs, sir, we're all thrilled to hear that you're running for office. If you had to sum it all up, why are you running?
Well, it's simple, Sandra. This country needs jobs. This country does not have enough jobs to go around.
Oh, that's encouraging, I think, for many Americans. So you intend to focus on the economy?
I intend to focus on jobs. Since I was very young, it's always been about jobs for me. Just jobs, 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 all the time. Nothing else in my head, but how to get more jobs out there for everyone. It served me well, obviously. I think the whole country can benefit from that.
From a focus on jobs?
Focus on jobs, and jobs will focus on you.
So you mean you plan to create more jobs?
Well, that's a dream of mine, yes. Create as many new jobs as possible. But obviously a single man can't do that. I'll need partners. Like you, Sandra.
Oh, Steve.
You could do the job.
Always a charmer. This is why we all just absolutely love you. Steve, I've got a few questions about strategy. Your campaign has been called minimalist. Your campaign slogan is just jobs. That's the only word on your posters and buttons and flyers.
I love that slogan. I wrote it myself. It's to the point. People know what they're getting when they vote jobs. You elect jobs, you get jobs. Jobs equals jobs. Toddler math.
But some people have criticized your whole campaign as lacking depth and specificity.
It couldn't be more specific, Chris. You can't have jobs without jobs creating the jobs. It's chick eggs without hens. Jobs without jobs?
Well, I think...
What?
I think we should clarify for the public exactly what kinds of jobs you intend to create. Will you focus on the public or private sector? Your background in technology might suggest you'd focus on creating jobs around that area.
I'm down to create jobs anywhere, anytime, any reason or rhyme. I just need consenting partners to make it happen.
But what jobs? What industries will see the most growth under your hypothetical presidency?
Well, that depends on who will hire all the young jobs.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna go back to talking to Sandra if that's cool. That's cool?
Cool. I don't think there's
Sandra, what else you got for me, doll?
Oh, Steve. Well, I'd like to know about your process. How do you create jobs?
Well, it isn't easy, Sandra. I always have to focus and listen to my partners. But with repeated effort, a plurality of jobs can be created over and over.
Wait. Oh, Mr. Jobs. Mr. Jobs, what about, I think we should, there's...
Spit it out, Chrissy. Come on, girl.
What do you think about the decline in the manufacturing sector? We're losing jobs there.
Oh, I'm all about manufacturing jobs. I think Sandra here wants to help me manufacture a few after this segment.
Okay, I don't mean to be rude, sir, but I feel like you're deliberately evading my questions.
Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way, Chris. Let's try and address that after this commercial break. Yeah, inhale, but not like you would normally. Again, deep into the stomach, pulling air down into the whole body. And then you just let it out. Slowly. 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 Welcome back to our segment tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Sandra Cassandra.
Hi!
And her fellow NBOME news contributor, Chrissy Queens. Chrissy was just asking me some questions about how I plan to create jobs if I'm elected, so let's see how I respond.
Actually, I was trying to ask you a pointed question about your strategy, but you're avoiding an answer by...
Can we get more apples? What apple would you like? I'm feeling a Granny Smith. I asked for a Granny Smith! I don't know what this is, but it's sure not a granny! At least it's not one of those pulpy, mealy apples. Those are inferior. You know what would be great? A device that stores bite-sized amounts of all your favorite fruits and suggests fruits to you that you might like. I would love something like that. A playlist of all my favorite fruits. iBite. No. iPear. Genius fruit. No. I'll think of a name. Another apple.
I'd like to get back on topic now, if you two don't mind.
Granny.
Yes. Let's finish the interview.
God bless you, Granny Smith. The only apple that bites back.
Chrissy was trying to make some silly argument about how Steve's campaign was, what was it? Lacking specificity? All I wanted to do was... All I wanted to do was clarify for the viewers what concrete plan, if any, you have for the economy of this nation if you win the presidency. The viewers want to see honest coverings of the candidates and issues. They want to see real journalism. I don't think the viewers want to see you on TV making vague, unserious wisecrackers and deliberately undermining journalistic integrity by unscrupulously schmoozing the host of the show. My journalist integrity isn't undermined just by being friendly with a guest interviewee. Friendly? Oh please, you're all over his dick. Hey, don't snap at me. It's not my fault that you drive men away with your incessant moralizing against whatever bothers you. The world doesn't spin on what anyone decides is or isn't right. How can you say that? When you were inviting me on for tonight, you said to me, Chrissy, I need your no-nonsense touch on this interview. I need you to ask technical questions that I don't know to ask. You know I'm anxious on TV, but you promised me you'd support me. If I supported you, I trusted you. Come on, girl. Don't get like that. Not on air. I'm so getting fired now. I'm the one that's gonna get fired for this disaster of a segment, Sandra. Not you. I'm gonna get canned just because I tried to actually do my job. This is what's wrong with the media and politics. People just want to see characters goof around on screen without having to listen to any hard issues. Hard issues aren't fun enough.
Ladies, please. Chris, I'll answer your question with a question. How do you know what the people want?
Is that a rhetorical question?
Would its being rhetorical or not have any effect on the answer?
I don't see why it would.
Well then. What's your answer?
The people of a democracy want representation of their will within an organized system of government that solves problems efficiently. What they've seen here tonight is the opposite of that.
How do you know what they see in this spectacle?
I can make an inference.
You can make assumptions, nothing more. Chris, honey, there's no salvation in martyrdom. Complaining that things should be this or that doesn't move the mountain. And defending your emotional knee-jerk against this fact by generating intellectually compelling reasons to be disgusted by it only grants you enough short-term stability to continue ignoring the problem.
What problem?
Your attitude.
You think my attitude is the problem? The attitude that journalists and people running for office should at least try to be sincere? That it's my duty as an honest person to root out dishonesty when I see it destroying the world that I love?
No, the attitude that people should do certain things certain ways because it makes sense to you. If you think our behavior is unacceptable, that's fine. Show everyone. Make them see what's in it for them if they believe you. Make it make sense to them. Drum a beat catchy enough to dance to. That's how you get people moving. That's how you lead. That's what I have done in business, and that's what I will do as president.
I think that's the most sincere thing you've said so far.
I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, Chris. If you ever want to work as my campaign strategist, you've got the job.
No, that's not giggling, no. How am I supposed to giggle?
That's fine. Just here. Can you do one like not like that? Not literally. Not literally, but just like I don't know. Can you do like a staccato laugh like that? You know what I mean? Just set it somewhere in reach. Yeah, where you can. Okay, it'll pick you up.
Okay. Good evening! I'm Sandra Cassandra, and welcome to tonight's Circle. Our top segment tonight is a panel discussion with NBOME news contributor Chrissy Queens and recently announced presidential nominee. Your battery's low. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna start all over.
Okay, yeah.
Jobs without hens? No. Fuck.